FFIE, make sure that you watch to the end of this video. I'm going to prove to you that FFIE is going to zero. I've got some hard evidence which is going to change everything. The GameStop saga, what happened last time, isn't going to happen again. I've got evidence, information only out a few minutes ago that's going to stop this ever happening again. In fact, GameStop's going to zero and FFI is going to zero. I'm going to prove it to you, and now on with the rest of the video. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. We've got people now calling for $100 FFIE. Can you believe it? Huge amount of traction on this. It's now our most popular stock on our channel. It's double what Virgin Galactic and Soundhound is combined. Incredible amount of interest in this stock. Should there be? What do you think? Well, we've provided you with some very important information. Here it comes. Please subscribe and ring the bell if you like this information. And remember, this is not financial advice. We're just giving the best information. I don't own the stock. I'm only in the S&P, so I can't pump and dump stocks. I'm not on Reddit telling everyone to buy it or to sell it. I'm just giving you the information. We are media here, TV media, and we aim to be the most honest, trusted place for information on any stock. I'm not here to pump it or dump it. I don't own it. I don't benefit from it going up or going down. And, you know, it's all about just letting you know. And I'm live 12 hours a day. Don't make any money hardly at all with live videos, a couple of bucks, nothing at all. I only make money on videos. The videos themselves, the live shows, don't make anything at all, hardly at all, like a couple of bucks. But I'm live all day because I want you to know that this information is honest. Now then, what we do have is some information for you. You don't want to miss this. The bell is about to go. We're doing this now half an hour. Some of you messaged me last night and said, can we have a merchandise mug for FFIE? I'm all in on FFIE. There's a link below, above my head and down below in the description. If you're watching it in the live chat, it's pinned into the chat. But you can get, for just a couple of bucks above the cost price it takes me to make these, you can get yourself an FFIE all-in mug. And if you want one for your favorite stock, let me know. I'll make it for you. And as I say, I only make a couple of bucks, just give you the chance to get a little souvenir of your favorite stock. All right, so there you go. But we did last night. It's just out a few hours ago. Look, 10 hours ago now. Our most popular ever video at the moment, the way in growth terms, where it is at the moment, just 10 hours in. A full technical chart analysis provided by Sensei on the Sunday show. We recorded it, we put it out, and there it is, your very own FFIE video. Now, Sensei has just popped in the chat to tell me it has just passed its sell zone. You should now be taking profits. Again, this is not financial advice, but we're just trying to help you make money. We're here for our members. We are live 12 hours a day, and it looks very busy in the chat. We might need to go into members only mode because 98% of our regular viewers are members, and I like to answer everyone's questions. It's only a couple of bucks to be a member. The extra channel is live 12 hours a day, and that's 99 cents. Not to make me any money. I don't need that. It's not for that. The reason why we have a 99 cents membership is so we keep out the bots, the scammers, the trolls, just investors. And that way we get the reliable information. And 99 cents was all it took to stop all those bots, scammers, and trolls coming in. Anyway, I've got some news for you. So first of all, I just remember you've got the video you need to go and watch with Sensei. Make sure that you do go and check that out. If you want your mug, I've given you the link in the chat if you want to get yourself the mug. But here is the news. Some news just out just a few moments ago, literally a few moments ago, brand new. Meme stock revival comes ahead of shift to T+1 settlement. GameStop, IBKR stock, MS stock, Hood stock, AMC. We're also talking, of course, about FFIE here as well. Let's have a look at this. Markets are only a week away from a new settlement cycle as the SEC, Securities Commission, and the Depository Trust a Clearing Corporation, DTCC, move the industry to a T+1. Currently, market players are required to physically deposit stock in an account with 2 days of making a transaction in a process known as T+2. During that time, brokers have to post collateral to the DTCC because equity prices can fluctuate over those 48 hours, and some buyers, sellers are using margin borrowed shares so the lag can make sure everything turns out all right. So things are different. Remember I said a couple of days ago that Robinhood won't save you this time from GameStop. They're not. The SEC, the industry is not going to get stuffed over like it did last time. Last time, Roaring Kitty could do what he wants. Nobody was there to stop him. In fact, everybody was cashing in, profiting from it. At the end of the day, they were all cashing in on it. But this time, I came out and made lots of videos on it exactly when it popped. And I've been saying it's absolutely rubbish. It's going to zero. I started making videos here. And ever since I've been saying it's rubbish and going to zero, it keeps going down. Our videos are trending, and this time he has competition. And let me tell you, the industry is prepared for it this time, and you are going to get crushed. So be careful. If you buy rubbish, you get dumped on with a great big trash can, or as we say in England, a rubbish bin, old dusty bin. So this news here is important. You're not going to get away with it. You've just passed the sell zone. I would strongly recommend, but this is not financial advice, that you take your profit. You're not going to be able to pump and dump something with no value whatsoever and get away with it. The people that are behind it are very, very weak. All you've got is people on Reddit and people on StockTwits and different places saying, hey boys, keep on buying. But remember, they will all dump on themselves. There's no loyalty amongst thieves. There's no value to hold it up. There's nothing here that they were being evicted from their premises. The stock is rubbish and it can go to zero in 1 second. And the moment it starts dropping, it'll go. And as I'm talking about it again, just like we did with GameStop, we said it was going to zero. Ever since I said that, it keeps going down and down and down. Faraday is exactly the same. I'm saying it now. We trend #1 in the world for FFIE. Faraday, in my opinion, is going to zero. So but please, if you are a member of our channel, take your profits. If you've made 100%, be very happy. You've made 10 times what you are making on the S&P, the best 500 companies in the world, and you have done that in minutes. Why would you not sell out? And as I talk about it, down, down, down she goes. It will take nothing that to blow over the army. The army is made up of nothing. There's nothing behind it. You can blow it over. The institutions are now prepared for it. The brokerages are prepared for it. Let's carry on with this news. All right, so I'll read a bit more of this. T+2. During that time, brokers have to post collateral to the DTCC because equity prices can fluctuate over 48 hours. Some buyers and sellers are using margin borrowed shares so the lag can make sure everything turns out all right. For many years, markets have operated on a T+5 settlement cycle when security transactions are done manually. In the 1990s, the SEC shortened the settlement cycle to 3 business days, which reduced the amount of money that needs to be collected at any given time. It was only in 2017 that the Commission moved to T+2, calling the previous standard an outdated settlement cycle due to improvements in technology. Emerging new products and growing trading hours. Note the move to T+1 will also impact ETFs, certain mutual funds, REITs and MLPs. One of the biggest catalysts to speed up the clearing time frame was the meme stock trading frenzy of 2021, which ironically just resurfaced. Brokers were forced to post collateral during the settlement period and eventually had to restrict trading to ensure that enough margin in the fund held by the DTCC. This is what I've been saying, right? Robinhood was not, I repeat, was not your enemy. What it was doing was protecting the system. You have to have the system. It's all very well you saying, I'm going to break the system. I live in a Reddit channel. You can't go against the system. You think you can, but you will ultimately get crushed. You cannot impossible to beat it. When we had the last GameStop drama, Roaring Kitty was all by himself. Everyone was basically behind him. Nobody was going against him. The system had nothing in place to protect it. And 99% of you lost money. You just don't know about it because those that lost money have no voices on YouTube and no one knows how bad they did. There were those that bought at the top and left holding the bag. They're still holding the bag, just like Faraday. They're going to make sure that you won't do it this time. So be very, very, very careful. Again, I reiterate, take your profits. You cannot beat the system. It's prepared. The whole thing it's there to benefit investors. It's there to benefit me. I buy the S&P. I don't want the markets to crash. I don't want liquidity problems. I don't want brokerages to bring down the drawbridge. I want real investments. That's how I consistently make money. Anyway, let's carry on reading a bit more of this. Some have even called for a real-time settlement, like Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev, who came away from the GameStop saga with condemnations for the retail crowd, given the platform's slogan to democratize finance for all. He was there trying to help, but of course, those that gamble and don't think about these things think that it's all out to get them. It isn't. I understand people are trying to make money and they're desperate to make money, but you can make money. It's easy to make money. I make money all the time. The hard part is to keep it. Just invest in yourself and your mentality and your discipline. That's all you've got to do. Trying to beat the system is not the way to do it. All right, let's move on down. Is it a possibility? The benefits of an even shorter settlement cycle are controversial. This could eventually fail to protect market participants by not giving enough time to detect failed trades, correct settlement institutions, or deal with compliance issues. Instant settlements, T+0, would also require expensive updates to almost all market infrastructure and could do away with benefits like settlement netting, strain dealer resources, or weigh on important trading tools like margin purchases of stock. Other alternatives are also explored, including T+0.5 or T+evening, which is, by the way, T is trade, by the way. Where market trades would be settled the same day. All right, so there you go. I just thought I'd bring that to you, that things are about to change. You're not going to get away with it like last time. We've proved that. It took nothing at all for me to start bringing down GameStop. I am a really, really small YouTube channel. I only started 2.5 years ago with 0 subscribers. I've now got just coming up to 25,000. We're growing 1,000 a week though, and we're doubling our rate of growth every month. 98% of you are live viewers are members. We are growing faster than anyone. I mean, our rate of growth is unparalleled, right? But we are still small. To go up against Roaring Kitty when he has millions of followers is, pretty difficult. But really not that difficult because we have got real substance here and people watch and they engage and all the rest of it. It might be a smaller number, but the value of those viewers and the engagement level is far, far higher. It took nothing at all to blow the GameStop saga over, and it's not over yet. I still believe it's going to 0. And I believe 100% so is Faraday. Once this information gets out today, you watch Faraday go down even further, because if you're not out now, you're not gonna get out. Remember, you have just paid $2 for a stock worth 2 cents. Not even that. All right. So anyway, click above my head for all the links. We've got that information I just provided you a few moments ago. I'll put the link for that. You want to make sure that you go and check out Sensei's chart for this. If you also want yourself, I'm all in on FFIE. I've just brought out a brand new mug as well. The link is above my head and down below in the description. You'll also see it on the video if you're watching live right now. But there you go. All right. So above my head, down below in the description, I'll put all those links. And over here, I'll put the event of what Sensei did last night and more information on FFIE you cannot afford to miss. In fact, I'll put the playlist down here of FFIE, so all the information around the stock. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.